This is a job for Superman. Remember that? Wasn't that long ago, Cleveland took center stage for filming the new Superman movie. While it's not expected to hit theaters until next summer, we wanted to see just how much of a difference filming and all those jobs really made here in Northeast Ohio for those who welcomed it. News 5's Clay Lepard examines the impact.
It is a pet shop here, and then I turned into an ice cream store.
Mike Lombardi had a front row seat at Dave's Cosmic Subs. His crew kept busy, helping out as Cleveland transformed into the fictional Metropolis.
I mean, there was crew that was coming every day the entire time they were filming. Maybe the people in charge of food would come on the spot and be like, hey, can you make us as many party trays as possible in the next 4 hours?
He says some days Dave's Cosmic Subs saw a bump in business anywhere from 15 to 30%, much more than some of those other large sporting events that came to town.
It was better, 100% better. We weren't expecting Superman to pay out, and we were expecting All-Star 2. It ended up being the opposite.
Just a couple of blocks away,
I mean, this was the Daily Planet. The Globe was right here.
Doug Price at K&D Group watched as their buildings morphed as well. A back and forth that took months before filming even started.
What was that like for you going through the whole process?
Ups and downs. It was, I mean, obviously it was great for the city. Everything they did was fantastic, but it was, certainly having different streets closed down on different days and stuff like that was fun to navigate.
Fun to navigate.
Yeah.
What is that code for?
That's one way to put it,
Some business owners took it a step further, saying off camera they were, quote, happy when it was over, and they wouldn't do it again. One said while they were compensated, they also saw a 40% drop in business. Others cited the headaches and confusions that came with all the road closures and days they were forced to close. And how much did it cost to close all those roads? We got all 22 permits, and Superman only paid Cleveland $845.
This is a business that Ohio should take advantage of.
Right now, Ohio is one of 38 states to offer a film tax credit, a credit that expanded this year to a total of $75 million. Superman is slated for $11 million of that, promising to spend an estimated 200 days of pre-production and shooting in Cleveland and Cincinnati, with more than 3,400 jobs tied to the project.
It makes you feel good. It's a little bit like a sugar high, but it's not something that is sustainable, and we have real questions about that.
At the conservative think tank, the Buckeye Institute, Greg Lawson worries that the film industry will request more and more funding for this tax credit in order to compete with other states.
Because they basically like having states compete with each other on that so that they basically can pay the least amount. I don't blame them for doing that. But the question then becomes, is that really in Ohio's interest? Because you're going to get into a bidding war with a lot of other states on something that has a relatively marginal impact on the overall state economy.
When it comes to filming in Northeast Ohio, you can't ignore some of those memorable locations, like the Christmas Story House and this, the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield.
The Shawshank Redemption was a box office flop, but became one of the most revered movies of all time and remains synonymous with Mansfield today, helping attract more than 170,000 visitors each year.
This is Warden Norton's office, set up almost exactly as it was during the filming.
Nowadays, the property that was once up for demolition now hosts historical tours, offers Airbnbs, escape rooms, and a seasonal haunted house.
Would this building still be here if it weren't for that movie?
Probably not.
As part of its 30th anniversary, the state calculated the movie over the years contributed $200 million of economic impact, long before Ohio established its film tax credit program.
It includes the tour tickets that people come and spend money on, the restaurants they eat at when they're here, the hotels they stay in.
Data from the Greater Cleveland Film Commission shows for Superman and other productions in Cleveland in 2024, crews spent more than $3.7 million just on hotel rooms. So was it worth it? Filming The Man of Steel here in Ohio for a worldwide audience?
So there was a giant spotlight from around the industry looking at what we were doing here in Cleveland.
Once they're done shutting down the streets, once the Daily Planet thing is no longer hanging, what is the long-term legacy that is going to be there?
In Cleveland, aka Metropolis, Clay Lepard, News 5.
It's an interesting question.
It should be here. Superman was invented here.
Keep ringing them.
Superman should be in Cleveland.
I shouldn't say that. I don't live downtown, so
Right.
I don't know
Well,
exactly
that
what
is
everybody downtown went through.
That is true. All right, Rob.